It's actually kind of ironic that it plays piano music when you start it up.
This is the Monster Superstar S310, and it sells for around $100 Canadian on Amazon.
I've had this speaker for a number of years now, and overall I'm happy with it, but there are a few pretty major issues when it comes to sound. Let's go over the sound. So I'm just going to turn up the volume here a bit. As you might be able to tell, that it's not handling bass very well. The bass is very underwhelming, and for a roughly $100 speaker, again, this is in Canadian dollars, I would expect a little bit more of sound quality out of it. And it also, when and also these volume buttons, there's quite a jump in volume with just one tap. And if you press and hold it, it'll go previous. And if you press and hold this one, it'll go to the next one. And then the next audio issue, if you go to some high tones, especially with piano, you might have noticed that kind of rasping sound with high piano keys. So that's something that I also don't really like about the speaker. I listen to a lot of piano music, and I'm a pianist myself. So that's kind of important to me because I play back a lot of piano music, and the speaker really doesn't handle it very well. High notes are raspy, bass is very muffled, and if you turn up the bass a little bit too much, on my phone here I have an equalizer, so I can adjust and add more bass to it if I want. But if I really crank up the bass too much, the bass actually starts to muffle out the rest of the music. So the bass is kind of underwhelming. It doesn't handle those high notes very well. So for the price, I really wouldn't recommend this speaker. Like I said again, it's got like a cloth material all around, which would make you think that the speaker actually goes all the way around as well, but it really doesn't. It's just out of the front. It has a overall kind of pretty premium like feel. It's not too heavy. It is pretty light. It's got a rubber floor or rubber on the bottom of it, so it doesn't slide around. If you try to move it, it'll kind of just tip over. So it's not going to really slide. These buttons feel very good. They feel premium. They feel durable. You have a nice click feedback when you press them. So it's actually kind of satisfying to press those buttons. It has a really good response. But the audio quality is not quite there. So personally, I would not recommend buying this. In my opinion, this is kind of false advertising. It's actually kind of ironic that it plays piano music when you start it up.